Hey, what's going on? Thanks for checking in with me. I'm doing this video to give a quick outlook on, a quick rundown on what I got in my production studio. I call this a hybrid production studio because I got my hardware sense, and my virtual instrument, DAWs and everything, basically hardware and software set up all running together. So everything pretty much starts with my MPC, my MPCX. This is the brains of my operation. I have all my keyboards running into here. I have my DAWs running into the front of it. So that gives me all my sounds going into one place. Each keyboard got maybe 3 grand. I mean, 3,000 to 3,500 of instruments on it, presets, all three keyboards. So, I at least got, 9,000 sounds between those alone. Now on my computer, I got I got a lot of sounds, so I'm never gonna be bored with my sounds. That's the one thing. So it's gonna help me avoid beat block. So that's the good thing about having hardware and software. I got something to continually go between. I'm not gonna always be clicking. I'm not gonna always be sitting down at my keyboard workstations. But it gives me a good feel. It gives me a good option to change up. Like I said, it helps me avoid beat block. My first keyboard is the Rolling Phantom right there in back of me. This keyboard is my main keyboard. It does everything that I need. It makes it easier to do everything that I needed to do. I got it as my sound modular, of course, getting the presets and stuff like that, making my own sounds. And then I also can use it, I also use it as my MIDI controller to control the virtual instruments on the MPCX, and also the virtual instruments on my laptop. The Rolling Phantom has tons of great features. Two of the features that I like, I don't necessarily use all the time, but one feature is going to be the TR rec, and what that is kind of like an 808 step sequencer setup. So it gives you the ability to do the trap hi hats. So if back in the day on the workstation keyboards, you couldn't really do that trap feel, far as the hi hats and the different time signatures and stuff like that. So that gives you that option to do that more easier, so I like the TR feature step sequencer on it. The next feature is going to be the effects section of it. You got your filters, your envelopes, and of course all the Roland's effects that they ain't known for over the years. So you got plenty of effects, and me, as far as the filters, filtering out things, and taking out lows, highs, and mids. I like touching the knobs and playing with it like that. It gives me more sense of control instead of going through all the menus. So that's just for me. I just like touching the knobs and being done with it, dialing it in more accurately and stuff like that. And so those are the two features I like. Now I'm gonna take a quick side detour. One of the features that I do find real dope on it because of the touchscreen is Roland put a piano, what they call it, um, the same thing, piano roll. Pretty much the same setup as FL Studio. So if you used to using FL Studio and the piano roll, on this keyboard you have touchscreen and you can do everything by hand. Which I think is real dope. If they had the same type screen as the MPCX on the Roller Phantom, that'll give you a big screen. The MPC has the same type thing also. So that's real dope. They both got that same type screen, but it's just that the MPCX is bigger. So if you think about getting either one, they both have that piano roll type thing. But of course, the Rolling Phantom has more sounds on it. It gives you more options as far as different instruments. And so like I said, I got three keyboards. I got my montage right there, and I got um, the chord Chronos on the bottom. And you may ask, why do you got three workstation keyboards? Well, simply, I look at it like this: the Roland Phantom is the Ferrari, the Yamaha Montage is my Rolls Royce, and the Core Kronos is going to be my Cadillac Escalade. So that gives me three different looks constantly. The Roland Synth, the Roland Phantom. They the sounds that I love coming out of there is going to be the synth sounds. Okay, they got great sounds, but the sim sounds is what I like coming out of there to make what I need to make. Uh, the montage. Back in the day, I had the Yamaha Motif XF, and when I got that keyboard, it the sounds inspired me to make more R&B type feel type beats and tracks. So I go to the montage for the acoustic type sounds and to get that R&B type feel. So that's why I use that. They got a dope features on this keyboard also. They have a section where you can collide different sounds together, and you hit the button and it'll mix up the sounds. They have that also. Now with the Chord Chronos, the sounds that I like on there is going to be the piano sounds. They got great piano sounds, great trumpet sounds. The strings are dope, but mainly what I'll use it for is going to be the piano sounds. Piano sounds is just amongst on there. So I use all three keyboards, like I say, the Ferrari, the Rolls Royce, and the Cadillac Escalade. You know what I'm saying? So it gives me different looks, like I said, and it keeps me from being bored because I got three things that I can set up, that I can sit at and have fun. That's the main thing about music is having fun. So when I sit down, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to make some dopeness today. I also feel like I turn out all the lights. I feel like I'm the Mandalorian up in here. I got Baby Yoda around here somewhere. It just keeps me excited, keeps me having fun, keeps me, when I sit down, I'm constantly ready to do something. I like seeing all the lights. You may say it's overkill, but it's to me it's dope. I always wanted to have the three major brands, set up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I got everything running to my MPC, and I got the my main board runs by itself. The Phantom runs by itself into the MPC. Then I got my Yamaha Montage and Chord Chronos. The Chord Chronos goes into the montage, and I got the montage going into my MPCX. Now the montage can sample, so that's how I got the Chord Chronos sounds going into there. So I could do it a couple of different ways. Really, the only keyboard, if you wanted to get a keyboard, the only keyboard you need is the Roland Phantom, because like I say, it gives you the drum step sequencer program option. It has piano roll. All you have to do is, if you wanted to get the good 808s and all that stuff, all you have to do was just sample it into this keyboard and have a laptop. You know, the only reason why you would need a laptop is to just set up mix and master, or and just set up your how you want it sequenced, how you want the song laid out. You really don't need it for that, but that's what I be doing. I just put everything into my Studio One or whatnot. So really, you just really only need this. If they had some kind of way that you can take all the joints into, well, you probably could use your USB drive, thumb drive, but you're still not setting it up, the proper way, far as mixing and mastering and stuff. But if you just wanted to do beat production with it, it's good enough to do it by itself. I believe all of them good enough to do it by themselves, but this gives you the best option, because you'll have those time signatures to do trap style drums. If you didn't have none of this, if I didn't have none of this other stuff, this would give me the best option for it. So yeah, that's my as far as my music stuff, my hardware synths. In the back, I got Atom speakers. I think it's the mid tier. I can't remember what it was. I also got the Ravens, two Ravens touchscreen monitors. Yeah, I don't have it set up the way I want to. Like I said, I'm in my bedroom. So what I'm doing right now is basically using it as a touch screen for, when I'm using my DAWs, FL Studio, Machine. I use mainly Machine. Um, and I use mainly Machine right now because FL Studio, it kind of crackles. I don't know what the deal is. I gotta go into the options to find out. But what I use my Raven screens for is like a little touch screen, so I won't have to constantly use the mouse and clicking on stuff. So it gives me another option in that aspect also. So the last thing is I have my MSI keyboard up there. It's the GS Stealth 66 or something like that. Um, I went in to get an Alienware uh, laptop, but they was sold out. I've known about this brand, so I said, well, let me go ahead and get this brand just for right now. So I went on ahead and got it. It's a pretty good laptop. It does everything that I needed to do. It got enough power. It runs all my VSTs. Um, and that's I just pretty much settle down with that right now. Maybe in the future I get a MacBook, but we'll see. And once I get, I probably will upgrade to a different laptop, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna get right now, if it's gonna be the Alienware or the MacBook. But yeah, that's my setup. Oh yeah, and I also got the Scarlet Raven, my audio interface, and so like I said, I got all my keyboards running into the MPC, and then my virtual instruments. I took an audio out on back of the Scarlet, goes into the front of my MPC on the instrument side, and that gives me, all my virtual instruments running into my MPC. So once again, it shows that I got everything truly integrated into my small bedroom studio right now. When I get my bigger studio, when I, either I get a new house or a building to where I have my studio set up the way I want to, I'll be bringing y'all a lot more and showing you what else I'm going to be doing, hooking up to what I already got. I got some big things coming, so stay on the lookout. I'm a gear junkie. I like making beats. I've been making beats for a very long time now, so I'm at the point where I can get the things that I always wanted. You know, so just stay tuned, stay locked in with me. We're gonna be coming with a lot of special things. Gonna be talking about music production. Things that music producers go through. Especially when we buying all our gear and software and virtual instruments. We spending money. We spending money. It ain't no shortcuts for us. So just stay locked in with me, and like I say, once I get my studio everything worked out, I'll take y'all on the journey and showing y'all what I'm gonna be doing with that. So I appreciate y'all locking in with me. Shout out to my 91 subscribers. Stay locked in with me. This is gonna be a good journey, I promise you. So like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate all the love. And y'all take it easy, and I'll catch up with y'all later. All right, peace.